Bangle here, and I have a jewelry haul for you guys. And there's a couple different things here. I think probably, let's see. I think I have a few different things. And I think this one is the most expensive one that I got here. So, hey, we'll start with that. Why not? Hope everyone is having a wonderful night. I'm actually going to take this out of here. This one I am going to keep. I see these a lot of times in, I think, earrings and rings, but I don't see them often in necklaces. Hello, Faith Robin. How are you? Oh, this one's missing one marcasite. I don't see it in here, but I do have some extra marcasites. Hopefully, I have one somewhat similar. I may or may not have it, but it's also not that big of a deal. There's one marcasite and it's missing here. These are chalcedony, and they're just so beautiful. I do prefer the blue chalcedony, but I do quite like the black as well. So this one, it is marked. Here's sterling silver on this clasp. You can tell that this is an old clasp. I'll bring you guys in. See, that's an old clasp with a teeny tiny little spring ring, and you could see it's like a half moon where this is to this. So it is. These are a little wonky, but you know, this is an Art Deco, which is over 100 years ago by now. This is the back. Absolutely beautiful period piece. Everything looks right, not a reproduction. See-through back, which I love. So it kind of has this beautiful glowy quality. You guys can see that. The green chalcedony. Oh, I did not know Sally was live right now. I will watch hers after. So anyone that's on with me, once you're finished, jump over to Sally Vintage Discoveries. She is one of my BFFs. I was watching a movie, so I didn't see hers, but I will definitely watch it after, or join after. So this is so pretty, and I love this. And I love Art Deco stuff. So this is a really nice box too. So I also love getting these because they're useful for when you sell things. This is gold filled, and it came in this fun old box, and this one was not very expensive. So it's gold filled, and it said stone. I think this is pyrite. I think it is fool's gold on a gold filled chain, and I just thought it was so unique. Look at how cool it is. It's heavy. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, pyrite, which is fool's gold. But it looks so cool. Pyrite used to be really popular in the 80s. I remember it, like people having the chunky gold, gold nugget stuff. This is kind of sad. This is such a cool box, and the kid dropped it. It'll still look nice for like pictures, you know, if I do pictures in it, but it is cracked now. But it wasn't. This was a decent deal. So this says HOM Mexico. It is marked sterling. It's like double marked, so it's hard to see the person. And I think it's got the older Tasco mark on it too. And I think it's agate. It's a really cool design for a ring. It's different. I have not seen one that's like this. It's a very different Tasco design. It looks like the desert. It's got a cool, simple, but like really neat design around it. So I just absolutely love this one. I'm not sure if I'll keep this one or sell it. The pyrite I would sell if anyone was interested. The Art Deco one is for my personal collection because I don't have one like that. I also got this. It is marked 1995, and I'll clean it up a little bit. So this is art glass. It's really well made. I know, I don't know. It's really hard to read. Somebody might know. Usually their numbers are here, but it looks like it's double struck, so it's hard to tell. I just thought this was really cool. I think cleaned up, this will be really lovely. And I love art glass. I can't help myself. Speaking of, I'll show you one of the bigger pieces. This was $9.50. I might as well leave it on here. It says Opalescent ribbed vase. You know, I didn't realize how blue it is. It is really, really pretty. There we go. And then it's got this beautiful blue vase. And it's blown like that with the opalescent at the top. For $9.50, I thought this is really beautiful. And I love having different color vases depending on the flowers that I get. And my husband is wonderful, and he does sometimes bring home flowers. And, you know, I love picking out the vase, perfect vase for the flowers that he gets me. And when I have too many, sometimes I buy flowers for other people and give them flowers in a nice vase. This one was so cool. Look at that. This is a Bauer, B-A-U-E-R. Some of these are worth a lot, some of these are. I don't know if this particular maker is or is not. Either way, I thought this was really awesome. Like, how fun would that look? We'll put it on this so you can see it better. How fun would this look on a blazer? It's just so cool. And these rhinestones, you guys can see how shiny and perfect condition they're in. That's awesome. And this has to be the most beautiful Swarovski brooch I have ever seen. And my husband and I have recently been into Swarovski. And their stuff is quite expensive, even though we go to the outlet. The outlet stores have Swarovski. And sometimes they have really nice deals. And this one, look at the back. I've never seen the back done this way. It is so beautiful. It's heavy and it is super well done. Like, it is just one of the nicest Swarovski brooches I've ever seen. And my phone thinks so too, because it will not focus on it well. No, it will. How beautiful is that? This was one of the other more expensive things I got. And then it's funny, the lady who was cashing me out. She goes, oh, I think that looks like Judith Ripka. It's really light, so this one's super duper light. So usually they're heavier. It's got these little knots in it. But I knew it was a Judith Ripka. It's marked inside there. So Judith Ripka does have different lines, and some of her lines are like really high end, and some of hers are not as much. But this one's still pretty nice quality. So I don't think it's like top, but I don't think it's like nothing either. It's still beautiful and really well made. Judith Ripka, if you guys find it for a reasonable price, buy it, because it is worth it. This one too was a sleeper. This is marked silver. These are natural pearls. And it's nice because you can wear it kind of in any way. And I think it's very modern, and I like these little things on here. Hello, Cave of Wonders. It's because it's almost botanic and modernist at the same time. And I think depending on how you wear it, like here, this looks like a flower almost. But like if you wear it this way or this way, it really doesn't look that way. So, but I thought that was a beautiful piece. So this other one is a funny story. Well, I don't know how funny. I say funny a lot of times. My husband says, oh, do you actually mean funny? Or like, is it like not funny? It's marked on the tag as silver. And I saw this and I was like, oh, I need to see that right away. So it was priced as silver. Kind of a higher end price for silver, but it's priced for silver. And I recognize this. I actually still have this, I'm pretty sure. This piece. My ex-husband bought me this back in the 2000s at one of the jewelry stores. It wasn't Kay's. It wasn't Whitehall's. It was something kind of like that. And I knew that it's 14 karat gold. And it's blue topaz and a diamond in this moon and star. So I saw it and I just knew, like, and it's about the size of my thumbnail, I would say. Yeah. And so I just knew that this one was 14 karat. I took a look at it. I had my loop with me. So sometimes I don't usually do that because then it's kind of obvious, but they're not the ones bringing you out anyway. And also, she's not going to change the price when she's ringing you up. And so not there at least. And so I knew that this one was 14 karat gold. I knew, and it's marked there, and the chain is 14 karat white gold as well. So people have asked, just because it's white doesn't mean it's sterling silver. It could be white gold. They do make gold and white. Some people have gotten confused on that, and, you know, don't make fun of people who are learning. Everyone is welcome here. Ask any question you want. I am not going to shame you or make fun of you, because I remember way back when freaking out about listing things, and, you know, everyone was angry about sterling silver or gold tone, and I was freaked out about that. Like, how am I gonna know what to say when I list these things? We all started somewhere. Now this one is just so weirdly unique. I think this is a restring or like an artisan. I feel like these are probably gold filled balls, and these have to be sterling silver. And there's like a couple different ones, and this really beautiful like glass. It is not marked at all on the clasp. I don't even know if the clasp is, you know, sterling silver or anything like that. I think somebody just made this, and regardless, I just thought it was really cool. It was not very expensive, and it's awesome. It's such a cool necklace. So I had to have that one. And a couple more things. Not a lot, just a little bit. I got this one. This is marked 925 inside. It is enamel. I will be selling this one. It's too big for me. But a trick sometimes you can do if you have a bangle that's too big, that works sometimes, is you can put a smaller bangle on top of it so it doesn't fall off. But it's beautiful. It's marked in there 925. I couldn't leave this one behind. I thought it was so cool. And I love artist copper pieces, which, like, this one falls in that whole how I joke about the rich art teacher, eccentric art teacher. I think this definitely fits the bill. It's beautiful artisan copper cuff. This really, really, really needs a big bath. It is a faux Van Cliff and Arpels turquoise, but there's stuff all around. So somebody really loved this. I think I can get it clean. I'm going to do that after. One of my favorite things. I love cleaning yucky stuff like that and making it look nice again. This is so cool. I have no idea. This is definitely sterling silver here. I don't think it's a native. Hey, Mike, how are you? It's got all these different cool beads on it. And one of them is marked sterling silver, 925 somewhere. But I was pretty sure they were anyway. And like with trade beads. And it's got this really cool handmade clasp like that. Like, what a cool, there's a Buddha. I don't even know where this would have been made because it's got so many different, yeah, this guy says 925, but you know, it's just all over the place. It is so crazy, and I love it. Oh, so I saw this piece too, and I actually do think I still like this. It's marked gold filled, I believe. And I think it's cool though because it's got this clasp on it. So I told a lady, and it had this little clasp, that's where it says gold filled, and then it's like that, but it has this clasp here, which is really cool, and I figure I can I have put this one on here because I don't like the way that it lays, because this just goes up and down, and I wish it was kind of like, oh, maybe it does. Oh, it does move. Look at that. I thought it was only like this. Okay, so this one does move. This is like one of my favorite things, but I don't like the way that it looks when something goes through there because it doesn't sit right. So I can update it. It does, right? So I think it's one of those designers that they did that on purpose, where this looks like an old watch fob or a pocket watch. So instead of that one, because I can put that on something, what I was thinking is I could put something like this on there and have it sit like this and wear it that way. So that's what I was thinking. So I probably overpaid a little bit for it, but I was thinking of doing this one for myself for layering with that watch fob and having it look kind of period. So that's what I was thinking. Oh, this, I saw it and my heart skipped a beat. Did I put this on backwards? No, I did not. Oh, worried. Look at this. Absolutely stunning. It is David Anderson, so it's marked DA, Sterling, Norway. These pieces go for like $100, $120 online, and this one, the enamel's in perfect condition. With these, if you have even a little chip, it like the value straight down. Yeah, so beautiful, right? It wasn't free, but I didn't pay $100 for it. But I love this color, and I have a few of them. I actually might have some over here. Where do I have them? Well, I have my favorite one, which is this one. So I figured they'll go really well together. This one's my absolute favorite, but I also really love this one too. Look at how beautiful they look together. These are collector pieces. They're just so wonderful. Yeah, the colors are like amazing, right? Oh. Just so well done, and things that like you can find because people don't know. Okay, the last thing I have here is amazing. I can't remember the artist. It is A.T., I think. This is his mark right there. This is a famous artist, Southwestern, and he's famous for making things with brass. So this is a brass one, and it's older. And I believe he used local Kingman turquoise. And like I saw this in my, like with that bracelet in this, my heart skipped a beat because this is the most beautiful. I love a blue turquoise. Everyone has their favorites. Some people like the green. I love a blue turquoise. And I actually really love it with the brass. So these are, and they say like it's really hard to work with brass, like even more so than silver. And his work is really sought after. I don't remember the artist's name. I'll have to put it in the description or in a comment later. So if you see, if you see something like this and it's not in sterling and it's a reasonable price, get it, because this is just wonderful and this piece is going to look amazing on. And then the last one that I saw was this, and I thought it was really beautiful. I think it only fits my pinky. Oh, it doesn't look terrible. But that's the only one it fits. I like how shiny it is. And it does have a mark on here. It is like, this looks like a mark, but it's not a mark. And it's like, it's this like half mark. Let's see if I could show, see it there? So it's like, it's hard to see, but it definitely says like 14. There you go. You can see how it's like the top of 14 karat. I haven't tested it yet, but I'm pretty sure that it is. So I got some really amazing things. I didn't get as much as I often do, but that's totally fine because I got some I got some really amazing things. The other two pieces I showed to you guys are things. Actually, I just got this not long ago from Savers. It's I don't know what it is. I don't, if it's gold, it's a low carat gold, like a 9 carat. But honestly, I did not care because this is a like Art Nouveau crescent moon with the flower, and I bought it because I thought it would look really nice with my son, or the flower or whatever, so to layer together. So I got those ones together. I also love this one. I think this is so cool, and a very unique piece. So somebody recently commented on like they like that I get the unique pieces and things that aren't like just super in your face feminine, right? Like this one too. Super in your face feminine, stand out at you, and it's something that I love. But I do love like super feminine pieces like this too, which I can't believe that I found that. Mike, you weren't here, but I told a story of my ex-husband had actually bought me this. I probably was like in 2000 somewhere, early 2000s. So when I saw this, I knew that it was probably 14 karat gold, and it is. And it's the exact same necklace that he had bought me, which I still have. I'd asked my daughter if she wanted it, but she's just not sentimental about stuff like that. And also she is like the most simple person, so she doesn't wear a lot of jewelry, which you guys probably think is kind of funny. But yeah, let me know what all of your favorite is. If you have any information on, like, I don't know where this piece probably is from, just because it's got so many different symbolism things in it with the trade beads. So I'm not totally sure, but let me know. And if anyone's ever interested in anything, you can email me at princesscasserole@gmail.com. For some of the nicer pieces, obviously, I'm going to ask more money for it, but go ahead and ask. Just don't be offended if I give you a high price. And yeah, hope you guys had a wonderful night, and I will see you guys again in my next video. Bye, guys.